Welcome to New Sky TV Explosive. Liu Xiaoxu's new heroic spirit dominates the charts on its first day. Is this data even real? On February 3, 2026, a thunderous roar shook the short drama world. A series titled New Heroic Spirit quietly premiered on AKI's microdrama channel. Without overwhelming trailers or lengthy pre-release hype, it was like a sharp, forged blade, instantly becoming a legend. Within just 24 hours of its premiere, its popularity skyrocketed past 3,000, sweeping across all 7 major charts on the platform: the trending microdrama chart, the rising chart, the new release chart, the female-oriented chart, the male-oriented chart, the comeback chart, and the tragic romance chart. 7 charts at the top? What does that mean? In the fiercely competitive short drama market, this isn't just a hit, it's a complete mad dash. The landscape of the industry has changed overnight, and at the center of this storm is him, Liu Xiaoxu. From the pinnacle of domineering CEOs to a broken tough guy, he shattered himself for his roles. Just a few months ago, countless viewers were still immersed in his classic portrayals: the aloof and imposing CEO and summer offender, every glance exuding control, the gentle and reserved fatherly boyfriend in Love in the Palm of My Hand, every breath brimming with affection. He was the epitome of elegance and the epitome of irresistible charm. However, for Tangjun in A New Hero, Liu Xiaoxu personally destroyed all of it. 3 months in advance, he threw himself into a living hell. He built muscle, sculpted his physique, imprinting every muscle with the character's mark. The moment the behind-the-scenes photos from the start of filming were leaked, the entire internet was in an uproar. The man in the simple black vest, with slightly bulging veins on his arms and sharply defined pectoral muscles, his once gentle eyes now only held an unfathomable coldness and the sharpness of a lone wolf. Where was the same suave and charismatic CEO? This is clearly an Avenger who has crawled back from the abyss of blood and fire, vowing to reclaim everything. His professional training and stage experience have honed his skills. His versatile acting is the ultimate weapon. This transformative change is no overnight achievement. It is rooted in the solid professional training of the Sichuan Media University's acting department, and further refined in his early years on the stage, where he repeatedly explored and mastered the depths of human nature. The stage has endowed him with micro-expression control down to the millimeter, which is precisely the most lethal weapon in the fast-paced art form of short dramas, which requires the explosive release of emotions in an instant. In New Heroic Spirit, Liu Xiaoxu needs to master Tangjun's tumultuous fate, from a powerful business elite to a downtrodden individual betrayed by a close friend, falling into despair and even suffering amnesia, and finally returning from hell as a meticulously plotted vengeful tyrant. Such an extremely complex emotional journey is compressed into the essence of the short drama. Every glance, every pursed lip, every outburst must be a concentrated nuclear bomb. In his numerous eye-line scenes, hatred, pain, and confusion are conveyed, ultimately coalescing into a cold, resolute determination. In his numerous action scenes, every punch is visceral, his movements ruthless, every frame a testament to the beauty of power. He proves with his acting that short dramas offer more than just excitement, they possess a profound soul and spirit. A true testament to acting prowess, an actor's ultimate burning. Liu Xiaoxu is not merely playing a role, he is undertaking a self-revolution within the realm of performance. The chart-topping success of A New Hero's true colors is a market choice, but even more so, the audience's most fervent crowning of an actor who dedicates himself to the utmost. On the other hand, Donnie Yen plays Daxia, Tangjun's most loyal brother. To better embody this down-to-earth character, Yen decisively cut his hair short, sporting a clean and sharp look. He needed to portray the character's seemingly simple exterior, masking a hidden sharpness, blending a roguish charm with ruthlessness. Yen is also one of the workaholics in the short drama genre, having consistently produced multiple works every year. This time, his pairing with Liu Xiaoxu has been jokingly referred to by fans as the 1998 showdown between two strong actors. One possesses a cool and aloof demeanor, while the other exudes a more vibrant and down-to-earth vibe, creating a stark contrast between a cold-blooded schemer and a passionate follower. This duo male lead setup has been compared to the complementary dynamics of The Untamed. A New Hero is not a simple replication of the old film. While retaining the core themes of brotherhood, betrayal, and revenge, it attempts to reshape the classic with a more modern perspective and a fast-paced narrative. The plot is condensed into a short drama format, Striving for each episode to be as tightly paced as a cinematic climax, the production also attempted to break the stereotype of short dramas having cheap special effects. The action scenes were handled by a veteran Hong Kong martial arts team led by Sammo Hung, emphasizing realism. Liu Xiaoxu and Zhen Ziqi trained in Muay Thai and Sandal respectively before filming began. The visual quality, costumes, and props were also comparable to longer dramas, deliberately recreating the retro aesthetics of 1990s Hong Kong. They even rented real locations in old Hong Kong streets for filming, using neon signs and the lighting of damp alleyways to pay homage to the film quality of Hong Kong movies. The success of New Heroic Spirit was not an isolated incident. On its release date, February 3, 2026, several other new dramas of different genres, including Traces of the Wind, A Minister Under His Knees, and The Mysterious Cases of Tang, were also launched, making the competition extremely fierce. Even before that, in 2025, the short drama market had already shown a clear trend towards higher quality productions. Another short drama starring Liu Xiaoxu, Love in the Palm of My Hand, garnered over 79.07 million views on its first day of release in November 2025, topping the 3 major charts on the platform at the time. Its high pre-order volume even prompted the platform to temporarily upgrade the drama's rating from A to S. Viewers began to pay more attention to the actor's less greasy acting, cinematic cinematography, and realistic professional details. Dramas like The Lady of the Marquis's Mansion Will Die a Natural Death stood out with their unconventional narrative of female mutual support. Short dramas have entered a hardcore era, acting skills and narrative become the new arena. The astonishing achievement of A New Hero's True Colors, sweeping 7 charts on its first day, is like a pebble thrown into a lake, the ripples revealing the turbulent undercurrents and clear shifts in the short drama arena. Industry observers' judgments are being rapidly validated, the wild growth phase of short dramas has ended, and a new competition centered on high-quality productions and acting prowess is beginning. Previously, short dramas were often associated with labels like rough, exciting, and fast-moving consumer goods. But the market and audiences have voted with their feet, completing a silent education. When actors like Hu Zhen Zhang Songwen, representing the benchmark of film and television quality, begin to seriously venture into the short drama field, the signal far exceeds the projects themselves. It signifies that the industry level of short dramas is being raised by top-tier professional forces, and production standards and performance thresholds are no longer comparable to what they once were. Audiences are growing tired of the same old sweet romance and underdog-to-hero tropes. Their completion rates and social media discussions are now paying for solid scripts, compelling performances, and high-quality production. The competition in short dramas has shifted from a speed-driven, novelty-driven war to a quality endurance war. The success of A Better Tomorrow perfectly illustrates this transformation. It proves that classic IPs can still ignite the market in short dramas, but the core logic has changed. The weight of a character requires actors to fill it with their body and soul. Liu Xiaoxu built muscle and refined his gaze for Tangjun, while Zhen Ziqi decisively changed her image to better embody the grassroots spirit and uncover the ruthless core beneath the character's roguish charm. This is no longer a simple acting, but a heavy investment in the role, with actors mortgaging their professional skills. Audiences can sense this sincerity, and acting becomes the most direct attractive force and emotional catalyst. Narrative needs a contemporary emotional entry point. It's not a mechanical replica of the golden age of Hong Kong cinema, but rather an extraction of the timeless core themes of brotherhood and revenge in adversity, repackaged with a more compact, denser narrative style that aligns with contemporary viewing habits. It uses the form of a short drama to carry a soul imbued with universal emotion and genre appeal. What audiences may miss isn't the past films themselves, but rather the experience of being struck by intense emotions and a sense of destiny. The success of A Better Tomorrow lies precisely in its precise provision of a modern translation of this experience. So, when short dramas begin to seriously explore brotherhood, the complexities of human nature, and incorporate nuanced and complex acting duels like those between Liu Xiaoxu and Zhen Ziqi, what are we witnessing? This is far more than simple nostalgia. The spiritual legacy of the golden age of Hong Kong cinema is being absorbed into this emerging form of short drama as a highly concentrated source of narrative nourishment and emotional mem. What we are witnessing is the accelerated maturation of short dramas as an independent film and television format. It is beginning to shed its initial singular function, becoming capable of carrying more complex stories, deeper character arcs, and more refined performance layers. Its shortness is no longer just a limitation of duration, but may evolve into a unique advantage in narrative density and pacing intensity. The chart-topping success of A Better Tomorrow is a milestone, and more importantly, a declaration. The world of short dramas is no longer dominated by mere traffic and popularity. Only by injecting genuine performance weight and narrative craftsmanship can a drama win the heartfelt following and respect of the audience in this new competition for high-quality content. A hardcore era for short dramas has arrived. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.